Here we are, 2025, February 3rd, I'm gonna guess. I don't know, though. I'm just driving along right now, about to go park somewhere for a couple minutes and talk to you guys. What am I gonna talk about? I don't really know. Honestly, I was just gonna be like, my life story in a nutshell, you know? So, shit, bro. Oh, don't curse. Bleep that out. So, I work a normal 8 to 4, 9 to 5, however you want to look at it. I get like $20 an hour. Most days I'm busting my ass, I'd say, but there are some down days. I'll give it that. Like today. Today's relatively slow, quiet day. Yeah. And Zen. See if I can maybe cancel out some of that noise. Anyways, not worried about that. Oh, dude, this YouTube stuff. I really want to start getting into it. Super badly, actually. I always have. I've just never, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm an introvert. I was definitely an extrovert in high school. And then slowly became an introvert as I faded away into being lazy, smoking weed and drinking all day, and just not caring about the future, not looking into the future, you know, just living for now. It's all about me, how I feel. And, you know, I didn't graduate high school. I got my high set. So that's that. You know, I dropped out at like 16, young. Dropped out at 16, started working at McDonald's. Worked there for like a year and a half. And I've had various jobs, warehouse jobs, moving furniture, things like that. And just really trying to find my way in life. And I still have no idea. I'm like a puzzle piece that is constantly changing and I don't fit in anywhere. You know what I mean? Like a mechanical puzzle piece. If that makes any sense. And for some reason, you know, I've always been at the bottom of the pecking order. I've always been, you know, the one that gets picked on, the butt of the joke, picked last, you know, things like that. Damn near every situation, you know what I mean? I've been through a lot of crazy BS that's just destroyed my confidence, destroyed my motivation. You know, I think almost everyone has to a certain extent, but what doesn't break you makes you, I guess you would say. I don't know. I for real want to start taking this YouTube stuff seriously. I'm seeing so much that, you know, you be consistent, you stay on top of it, you genuinely care about what you're doing and putting time and effort into it, something has to come out of it. And I hear that over and over about YouTube. I've just never taken that initial step. Like I literally always have wanted to, you know. I used to watch Ninja and, I'm not going to list so many, Slimeball MK, you know, things like that. Like there's so many. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of videos. You know what I mean? Like when I get home from work, that's typically what I'm doing. If I'm not in the gym, I'm watching you. And even in the gym, I'm listening to videos. I'm on the elliptical treadmill, whatever it may be. Watching videos. I think a lot of kids in my generation are like that too. I'm 25. I'm not a kid, but I'm definitely a kid at heart. That's for sure. definitely kid at heart, wicked and mature. Like, when I tell people I'm 25, I feel like I always get like a certain look, like, really? Thought you were like 18 by the way you act. Like, nah, bro, I just got like hella energy and I'm just me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to be right now, is just me. I feel like for the most part, I've never really had a hard time doing that, you know, trying to be myself. I definitely get quieter when I'm around, you know, certain people. I feel like that's a given though, you know. Like, I'm never this out and just myself, you know what I mean? Like, I care too much. That's a major thing though too. I care way too much about what people think and just overthinking everything. And I don't know where I necessarily got that from. Because I wasn't like that in high school. You know what I mean? I was not this, you know, over caring, anxious, introverted. You know, I've already told you, like, yeah. I don't know why. It happened. I'm here now, trying to change it though. Yeah, I really want to try and start taking this YouTube shit seriously. I'm so much more capable of a 9 to 5. And some 9 to 5s, you're a millionaire, right? You know, something like that. But with what I'm doing, I'm in a machine right now, moving concrete blocks and loading up trailers. Like, it's nothing, not doing any rocket science. And I'm not saying I want to do that. I need something that's higher pay. You know, living paycheck to paycheck. I have so much motivation and energy, and I'm just this ball of like anxious energy, but I don't put it in the right spots. That's what's insane. That's what I don't get is, you know, I can remember all these music lyrics and all this stuff that I care about. I'll remember that. But when it comes to like things that actually matter, for, you know, a lot of stuff, I blank it. I can't think of it, can't remember it, because I'm overthinking and I'm constantly like just troubleshooting. And you know, I wouldn't say I'm a bad troubleshooter. I care too much. And it sucks to have a big heart in this world. Like, dead ass, for real. It sucks to have a big heart in this world, because you're gonna get ate up and thrown out so many times. And especially with like the crowd of people that I have fallen into in the past, having a good heart is not a good thing. I feel like, you know, it's so many, and I've always wondered that, like, why do I care so much? Why do I try so hard I'm a people pleaser, you know what I mean? I try so hard to be this guy that's there for everyone, break my back, you know what I mean? Like, at a crew of 5 guys, we're all at work. Typically, 99% of the time, I will be the last one working, the one working the hardest, and I let that happen. I let people step all over me. I let them take the easy route while I take the longer route. I don't know why I let that slide. Call me made. Call me up. See. I don't know. But that needs to stop at some point. You know, you can only let people treat you so far before it gets to like a point where you're just a pushover yes man. You know what I mean? You're too scared to say no to anybody. You let people trample over you. And it's literally been like that my entire life. Like, for real, it's been like that my entire life. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but honestly, I should be happy with myself. You're your own worst critic. You're always critiquing yourself the most. Meanwhile, no one gives anything about how you look, about how you act, you know. I feel like I have a lot of false perception of the world. Distorted perception? I don't know. There's a name for it. Something. I wouldn't say I'm crazy. I'm just trying to find my way in life. I need to make some sort of lasting print on this earth, whether it's through that or YouTube, whether it's through YouTube, I don't know. I want to do something. I'm so anxious and eager, motivated to do something, but when it comes time, I always want someone to hold my hand across the road, you know what I mean? Always want someone to be like, hey, this might be a good idea, that might be a good idea, and have them kind of steer me, and I'll be like, oh yeah, maybe, but no, bro, like, I need to start digging my own path, and that is something that I've never really done. Like, I've always, I dropped out, I started working at McDonald's, and it was just kind of like, now I'm 25, nothing to show for, and it's getting to me. It's getting to me, being really depressed, just no energy, wanting to just not just sleep all day forever, you know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. Yeah. If you don't use it, you lose it. So, and I believe in that. I definitely, if you don't use your head, you're going to lose your head. And, yeah. Well, one thing I can say, I am going to build a community that loves me and a community that I love, and I'm really telling myself within 6 months, daily uploads, I will be making more than I am at this job now, because I hate this job. The people here are not nice, well, actually some are nice, but the people here are not the people that I strive to be like, if that makes any sense. I'm sure they're trying to find their path too. Not everyone's going to be here like the bosses that have been here 20 years. And I've heard this, that with this new day and age, 2020 is not the type, you don't have your people that have worked 30, 40 years, invested their whole life into the company. I feel like you're not going to see that a whole lot just because of how things have changed. I know I sound like wicked uneducated right there, but I do believe in that. Like, times have just changed, Instead of me making 20 an hour and then maybe 22 in like 3 years, and then the limit is like 27 in 10 years. You know what I mean? I think my boss that works here has been here 20 something years, and he gets 30 an hour. Not saying that's small, but having a limit on the amount I make, bro, that doesn't seem right to me. Especially when I'm sitting here and I'm telling you the truth that I am the hardest worker I know. You know what I mean? Like, you give me a set of directions or something to be done, and I'm making sure that it's darn near perfect in my eyes, And I've just always been like that. And I'm not surrounded by people that are hard workers. exact opposite, which makes a job like this suck even more. You know what I mean? People just not doing any work and you're having to fill in for them. And the boss sees it, does nothing, says nothing, continues to tell, you know what I mean? So, yeah. 6 months. Making more than I am here. I know it can be done. I know for a fact it can be done. I've done like literally nothing else in my entire life accomplishing. But I'm going to set this goal. I'm going to set this goal and make shit happen. Cool guy out.